Hello and welcome back to the channel and episode 2 of my adventure on a mighty Super Cub, and we're in the Isle of Wight. Now, as you can see, I'm with the business executive, Mr. Julian Bickers, and that mighty Super Cub belongs to him, and so does this awesome monkey bike. And last night he put us up in this amazing hotel where we were looked after, wined and dined like true legends that we are. But today, things are going to get exciting because we have the entire day to explore as much as possible. So we're going to action pack it, we're going to make it awesome. Here we go. Let's toodle pip, dear boy. Now you're probably already asking exactly what are we doing. Well, I'm going to save that for the business executive in front on the mighty Honda monkey bike to explain, because we've not got far to go because everything on the Isle of Wight is nice and close. So we're going to fill this with an action-packed day. So we're just going to get a few miles out of the way and I'm going to hand you over to the business executive to give you all of that detail, all that really important information and historic rubbish that you're waiting to hear. Well, we have arrived at our first location of the day, and like I promised, I'm going to hand you over to the executive businessman to tell you all about it in proper historic, perfect detail. But what I'm here for most of all is this awesome Super Cub, and obviously it's Julian's and also it's the monkey bike. So I'm going to hand you over to him, give him the camera and let him tell you all about his bikes. Go!
And welcome to the Isle of Wight trip. We're on our little monkey bike here, there it is, which Alan has already shown you I'm sure, and the Super Cub. And as he mentioned, they're both my bikes, and I lent the bikes to him just to have a little ride and carry out a fantastic adventure. Now the Super Cub is here. I think I'm holding it the wrong way around. Never mind. The Super Cub's here. I bought that early this year, and I bought it from a dealer, and it's done 1,000 miles, and it's a really nice little fun machine just to ride on. And the other one is the little monkey bike. There it is. That's done a couple of 1,000 miles. I bought that one this year as well, so I don't think Helen's going to allow me to buy any more bikes. But this lovely little thing to ride.
Well, I'm sure you could agree. What a presenter. The man had it, didn't you? You had it down to a T there. The angles must be amazing. Right, so we've come all this way, many miles. What was it, 12 minutes?
12
right,
minutes.
12 minutes to here. I'll just start off with, they're closed. Right, you ready for this? Here goes the history in true business executive way. Go.
Perfect planning. Don't come on a Saturday, and don't come after the 31st of October because it's shut for the winter. Anyway, Appledurcombe House in probably Appledurcombe, I think we're in, was built in the early 18th century by a very wealthy person, probably very much like this guy here, Lord Helmet Head. And in the Second World War, the Nazis dropped a great big bomb.
Can't say Nazis.
Can I not say Nazis?
Just say the Germans.
The Germans.
Yeah.
The Germans dropped a big bomb and smashed it to pieces, although it smashed the insides of it, because I think the bomb must have dropped through the roof because it came from the sky. And it's just a shell, but structurally it's fine. It's just a shell, so there's no furnishings. There's just an empty shell, but a lot of the architectural features remain in the building. In the 1780s, Capability Brown came along. I don't know.
You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know what. Yeah.
Blimey.
I don't know Capability Brown's proper name, but Capability Brown in the 1780s came along and completely renovated and redesigned all of the grounds here and made them as pristine as they are, and those features have been retained until today's date.
Right, let's do this properly. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you an old house, really old, with a big hole in it, from the air. Let's go. Turn it off again. Don't keep doing it. Clutch in. Don't keep pressing it. Downhill, dear boy. We'll bump it. Did you leave that on the whole time charging?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. The battery's honestly awful. Every time you get off, take that off.
Oh, okay.
Because it will just kill the battery. Anyway, once you get a bump started, here we go. The monkey won't start. Go. You got it? Hmm?
Okay.
No, it's good. We just got to get going. No, not with this. We have to push it. Do you want me to bump it?
Okay.
You push me. We like to call this technical difficulties. Julian's left his phone on charge the whole time we're here, and his battery's almost flat. Whoa. Right, dear boy. Hang on. Go. There we go. Good old monkey. How do I do it?
Yeah, well,
Because look at me. Well, we're off. Bike's running. Everything's good. Now we've got around 15 minutes riding, and we will be at our next location. Everything's about 15 minutes away. But what we're doing is we're going to a place of wonder, amazement, beauty, cinematicness. It's going to be epic. But the Super Cub, I just like riding this bike. I've got so used to the gearbox now. I'm not clunky, I'm not anything, I'm just smoothly riding it. And do you know what, this bike becomes more and more appealing if you're in the market, and they're used market wise, they're quite a bit less than the monkey. Not huge, I'd still rather have a monkey, I'm not going to lie, but I can imagine doing some epic adventures on this. Oh, it's another one of those bikes you go, do you know what, it'll fit in the garage, I can squeeze one of these in. And some of the adventures that me and the Super Cub could do would be next level. Anyway, let's get down a few more miles and get to our next location. Okay, so what we're going to do is take you to waterfall, an amazing waterfall, something you've never seen, the most picturesque thing in the entire world. It turns out it's down a footpath, and everywhere we go there's no parking. So we've kind of hid the bikes behind a hedge, completely out of view, being 100% safe. Now we're going on a Shrek to try and find this amazement.
Let you down, and I know that I was not always around. I made you feel.
Right, action shot. Look at this. The mud, the squelch.
explorers.
What we like to call the proper adventurers.
Proper adventurers. Uncharted territory.
Here we go. Ouch. Now, Julian was moaning at me earlier about getting his bike dirty, because apparently he doesn't like cleaning it, and he cleaned it perfectly for my arrival. Well, I think my muddy boots on his clean bike is going to get very annoyed with me and maybe spank me.
1,000 miles.
I reckon we've done 1,000 feet.
1,000 miles.
How far have we got to go? He's just checking his old-fashioned map. When it looks like he's put tea bags on it, so it looks really old.
Still in the wrong direction.
What?
Says we can go that way. We've gone the other way.
We've got to go back again?
Yeah. We're further away. The bike's in there, it's the water than us. Oh dear.
We've gone the wrong way.
Oh dear.
That means we'll go back for all that squelchy crap again.
Yeah, that's alright. Better get the shot.
You're an adventurer.
True adventurer.
Phileas the Julian, fog. Well, we've got to go back again.
Back down the hill.
Here we go.
The perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way.
Well, I think we've established we're true professionals, and no way then did we almost fall over multiple times. We just walked through it like it was nothing. Well, you see this nice clean gate into this open amazing field. This is the way we should have come. We should have walked through the gate. I mean, just using my 11 out of 10 skills now, because it was all Julian's fault, nothing to do with me at all on that. And then using my prediction, we go that way. So I made an executive decision, because we've just gone through this gate, and what you don't see is that field it goes down and it's just bogging mess. So we've just turned round. Now, I'm not going to take any responsibility for this whatsoever at all, but what I will say is, where are we going next?
We're going to hit the highway.
Right.
Alan said it's my way or the highway, so his way didn't work, so the highway's my way. So let's go and find out.
Okay, basically we don't have a clue what we're doing next, but what I will do, just to make your life really super cool, I'll put an epic scene of a waterfall that's not this one, just so it looks good, and I'll be back on the bike.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman.
Well, we are back on the road after our boggy adventure. Now, we've looked at the map and I've looked at a few things around here going, oh, that looks good, and they're all on fields, and I'm going, this might all go wrong again. So we've made a plan, an unbelievable plan. We're going to head back along the coastline, see what we can see, and head to a place called Needles. And apparently Needles is unbelievably picture epic awesomeness. So let's go and find out.
Water crossing!
Water crossing! Look at that, man. Look at that athlete go through. Power! Woo! Yes, that's how it's done. Carry on.
Well, we've arrived at the top of Needles for the most picturesque view in the entire world. Now, when Julian, the executive businessman, said to me, we're going to go and do some Needles, I was generally concerned thinking, posh businessmen do things they shouldn't do. So what is Noodles?
Noodles
or needles?
Needles is essentially the needles were the rocks that go out that way.
Yeah.
They were actually so called in the early 16th century by a Chinese acupuncturist.
Ah, that makes sense.
All about acupuncture. And after that particular, I think it was a lady actually, and after she finished off the acupuncture business, I think she sold it on to somebody else. She invented noodles, so that's why people sometimes you call it noodles and sometimes needles, but it's nothing to do with drug taking, and I certainly don't take any drugs in that way.
Hopefully not. No, that'd be horrible and naughty.
Nice,
now the thing of it is, then people come here, and then is that why Chinese people go ha wah because they got stabbed with needles? Just on that thought, let's make this 100% 11 out of 10 cinematic epic. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, after the epic Needles, We've pulled over, taken a few minutes, spent quite a long time finding a hotel because tonight it's my turn to pay for something epic. So I've picked a rather proper lordly hotel for us to chill out. Now we've got a little bit of a ride to get there, and we've got the old military road as well. So I thought this is the perfect opportunity to show everybody the Super Cub in true 11 out of 10 style.
Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna chase highs when I'm too worn out. When I'm too worn out. So I'm never coming down. Never coming down. Never coming down again. I was born to be this high. Born to be this high. Born to be this high, my friend. Won't you come up here to my altitude? To my altitude, yeah, you. 'Cause I always liked you. I wanna share this view. I wanna share this view with you. We're never coming down. Never coming down. Never coming down again. We were born to be this high. Born to be this high. Born to be this high, my friend. Broken people flying like heroes all around town and never coming down. Normal people writing our stories. We're never boring and never coming down. Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna waste life. I'll never be this dumb. I'll never be this dumb again. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. But we sure know how to have some fun. Oh, we're all idiots, idiots, everyone. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. But we sure know how to have some fun. Yeah. We're never coming down. Never coming down. Never coming down again.
So I've kind of got a bit of a fever for the Cub. The Super Cub just keeps growing on me more and more and more. I just enjoy riding it. It looks cool, it feels cool, and it's smooth and just, it has this kind of slow but enough power to sort of just enjoy every single bend and take in every single view. Now we've just arrived back where we were staying last night in regards to the town in Shanklin, but of course I've booked this hotel, and this hotel is called the Clifton. 4 stars. 4 stars. So when Julian watches this, he'll realise what a lord really books. Let me show you the room. So let's start with perfect wardrobe space. A beautiful, massive bed with lovely pillows of flowers. You can see it's very flower orientated. We've even got a lordly place to sit where he said it's fresh spring water from the lakes of springly gorgeousness. 2 glasses, but Julian's not allowed to come and drink with me. Now we've got a beautiful place to put my laptop and sit down and transfer some files across. We've got tea and coffee, a lovely desk, a huge telly that nobody ever watches, and of course the piece de resistance is a bathing room. We've got the throne. Oh yes, look, modern throne, modern sink, and of course a shower that has water coming down like, I don't know, like the jets of a speedboat of amazement are going to pour down on me. It's going to be amazing. It's not a waterfall one, but jets of a speedboat. You also get, because this is very posh, a selection of a close shave, I think that's a toothbrush, and some Take Care, and some nice darker cups, but most of all, the most sexiest lord in the world. Well, what a beautiful day. I mean, we went to a house that was beautiful and stunning, that was closed what had had a bomb drop through it. Not just that, we went and walked in a muddy, bogging mess and through some fields with lots of cow poo in it and didn't find the amazing waterfall, but Needles on top of there with the Cub was just the most spectacular moment ever. And then that beautiful ride back down. And the thing of it is, this adventure isn't over yet. We've still got some more days to go, so I'm super excited. But as always, right now, what I need to do is ka-ching that beer, relax and spend some time with my good friend Julian and just take the mick a little bit more.